Hey, Michael, can you turn it down just a little bit? Thank you. That's good. Alright, girl. You gotta go sell all this stuff. That view. Dixie. You trying to steal my dog, Michael? Girl, baby. Oh. 1 a.m.
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Well met indeed. What are you guys doing up this late? Oh, I'm talking to the people in the game.
You look like you could use a drink.
No.
What do you say to some cheap mead?
Still here. I am at your command. You lead, I'll follow.
Come to see Balaman for what brings you to Bal. Take a look. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around.
Down, Michael.
Well, oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
I think I have Dragon Bone. Yes, here we go. That's the stuff I want to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
Still here. As you wish, my Thane.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Now,
Don't suppose you'd
never
enchant my sword. Dull
destroyed
old
the
blade
dock
can
before
barely
I
cut
have
butter.
in any of my games, but I'm going to do it today. So I thought I'd broadcast it so I could see it again if I want to. And in order to do it, I have to talk to
Those who shirk
the
their
little
duties will
Argentino
get an
boy
extra
in
beating.
Windhelm.
Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
Yes,
Scarlet.
Scarlet.
And one more thing. I will hear no more talk of adoptions. None of you riffraff is getting adopted, ever. Nobody needs you. Nobody wants you. That, my darlings, is why you're here. Why you will always be here, until the day you come of age and get thrown into that wide, horrible world. Now, what do you all say?
We love you, Grella. Thank you for your kindness.
That's better. Now scurry off, my little gutter snipes.
I'm really afraid of Grella.
You gotta get me out of here.
Ventus escaped,
Ever since Ventus
she
left,
was so
Grella's
mad.
been even
I
meaner
got double
than
the
usual.
beatings that day.
I swear, she's gonna kill one of us.
What do you want? You have no business being in here. What do you want? You have no business being in here.
I do hope Mommy and Father come to get me soon. Ever since that Aventus boy left, Grella has been so angry.
No more! I yield! I yield!
Someone has killed Grella!
Grella is dead!
I killed her. Horrible.
Buying and selling
We heading out?
fine
As you
jewelry
command,
here.
my Thane.
Alright, we gotta let Aventus Aretino know that we killed her. He's in Windhelm.
I'm a sailor on the North Wind. We're laying over in Windhelm for a while.
My heart goes out to Clan Shattershield. Kin murdered, family warhammer stolen. There's no fairness in all that.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I took a sword to the chest. I'd be out there fighting the Imperials right now if it wasn't for my war wound.
It's good to spend some time on solid land.
The Dunmer get their drinks at the new Nissus Corner
There's
Club.
a bird in the
Why
house
they
and
can't
we
just
walked
call
in
it
and
the
it
tavern?
hit the window and died. It's okay. Here we go.
Well, Grella the Kind. Is she, you know?
Grella the Kind is dead.
Aha! I knew you could do it. I just knew it. I knew the Dark Brotherhood would save me. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. And thank you. Thank you again.
Poor kid.
Did you use my good hammer?
No.
Everyone says,
touch it.
blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I don't know how to, though. Love you, Michael. Okay, that's right. You're welcome, buddy. Love you. Have fun.
Whether it's armor you need or a new blade.
What'd she do?
Come see me.
Now you gotta go to sleep.
If you know...
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn faithless Imperials.
What card is it taking it from, Michael? Does it say? she wanted some Dwemer something, and I went into one of those Dwemer ruins. I think I got what she asked for. I probably didn't. Really my luck, I didn't do it. I'll have gotten all the dwarven things. She's been desperate. There's a dragon here. Okay, is that the card? The last 4 digits on the card. Yeah, there should be. I should have shown you the last 4 digits card. I wanted to know what it was, but it doesn't really matter. Love you. Have fun playing your game. You're welcome.
You haven't seen a sack full of dwarven gyros lying around, have you? I'd swear I left it right here.
No.
Do you think mud crabs might have taken it? I saw one the other day. Wouldn't be surprised if it followed me here. Just look around, will you? I understand that, but I really can't leave here without at least one usable piece of dwarven equipment. A single gyro would be enough, I think. Believe me, this is useful stuff. Thank you. It's not much, but this will help a great deal with some things I've been researching. Now, where is it Isran expects me to go? Ah, been working more on his secret hideout, has he? It'll be interesting to see how much progress he's made. I'll finish up here and head in that direction as soon as I can. See you there. Until next time.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Creepy fella. Black robe. Couldn't see his face. Paid me a pretty sum to get that into your hands, though. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Okay. Now, wrong button. We go to... How's that note? Where's the note that you just gave me? A mysterious note. We know. Okay, now I got this sleep. Hello, Lucas Holland. How it going? I'm trying to remember. I remember there were some hunters. Well, and my son, he's streaming his new game he just bought that he's in love with. It's a lot of fun. My husband found it. It's called Life is Strange. It's a fun game. we go. Hello, Dragonborn and Sam J.
Sleep well? Does it matter? You're warm, dry, and still very much alive. That's more than can be said for old Grelod, Half of Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things like that tend to get around. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. It was a good kill. Old crone had it coming. And you saved a group of urchins to boot. But there is a slight, problem. You see, that little Aretino boy was looking for the Dark Brotherhood. For me and my associates. Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a Dark Brotherhood contract. A kill that you stole. A kill you must repay.
You want me to murder someone else? Ooh.
Well now, funny you should ask. If you turn around, you'll notice my guests. I've collected them from, well, that's not really important. The here and now. That's what matters. You see, there's a contract out on one of them, and that person can't leave this room alive. But, which one? Go on. See if you can figure it out. Make your choice. Make your kill. I just want to observe and admire. Am I to take your silence as acceptance? Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
Damn it!
Well done.
Come now, my friend. Haven't we played this game long enough? Untie me, and we can all go our separate ways.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Sweet. I'll look at that in a second.
Staying safe, I hope.
You did what? By the gods, you're serious. You'd better report this to Commander Mero right away. He's at the Penitus Oculatus outpost, up in Dragon Bridge.
All right then.
In these days of war and strife, the orphans of Skyrim are the true victims, knowing with no one left to turn to, and face a life of hard labor, poverty, and misery. If you could provide a stable home for one of these innocent children, please consider adoption. Whether you choose to adopt from us or to take in someone closer to home, you can make a difference in a child's life. For more information, inquire with Constance Mitchell, Otterhart Orphanage. Aww.
Nope. Sorry. Nothing.
Alright, Dragon's Bridge. I have not found it yet, so I have to... just walk.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Someone do something.
There you are, Lydia. Trees. I love these things. They just run around all day.
This doesn't concern you, citizen. You're interfering with...
I love to free prisoners. I mean, all I have is a blade of woe. Can't have... Well, I should give him the pill. No. Guess he could have that.
Never kill him!
Oh, all the prisoner died. That sucks. Oh well, at least I got to kill the final watch. I hate that when I do that.
You must be lost.
Out with it.
The tavern is down the road a piece.
The leader of the Dark Brotherhood? You mean Astrid? Dead? And this is no jest? Ha! This is a stroke of good fortune. Long have I watched the Dark Brotherhood's movement, waiting for the time to strike. That time is now. My agents have recently acquired the passphrase to their sanctuary. It is, "Silence, my brother." Every assassin in that hole must be put down. You, my friend, you've slain their leader. This honor should be yours. Do this, and you will be rewarded most handsomely.
Got it. Alright, Lydia, let's go kick some butt.
found you. Time to finish this. Yeah. Yeah.
Healed, and I may still show mercy.
Come on.
Hello, brother.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then. Huh?
Yeah, she's always kind of snotty about, well, yeah, I guess I'm sworn to carry your burden.
Got to thinking. Maybe I'm the Dragonborn. I just don't know it yet.
At least she's not outright rude. Some people are. That's why I like Faendal. He isn't. Oh, what do you need me to carry?
By all I hold holy. Can it be true? Have you actually done it? This is a great day, my friend. You have struck a blow against darkness that will not soon be forgotten. Here, as promised, a most generous reward. I'll make sure the Emperor himself hears of all you've accomplished. You've made Skyrim a better place.
In.
Working hard gives a man reason for drinking hard. Well, that and putting up with a wife like mine. Her name's Olda. If you've met her, then you probably already know what I'm talking about. I swear that woman is the most spiteful shrew in all of Skyrim. I think there's a chunk of ice where her heart ought to be. Hard to say. It's ancient. That much we know for sure. It was here long before the town itself. I just hope the bridge survives the war. It's the only place you can cross the Karth River for a long way in either direction. Could be if one side wants to keep the other from coming across. They might try to knock it down. Damn right it has. Demand's never been so high. At least not since I built the new mill. Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see. Sell a bunch of stuff first.
That old woman who runs the orphanage has been murdered. Say, didn't I see you coming out of there?
Hello, Bolly. How's the fishing?
Bountiful. Although I would like to have anchored a bit closer to Golden Glow State.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
When I got close, the mercenaries
Well met, friend. How can I help you?
Just waved me off.
What brings you to looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the
Still
difference.
here. I am at your command. Let's get going then. My lady, Maven Blackbriar has sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand her shipments into Morrowind.
But of course. Tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few people I can trust, and I'd be delighted.
Yes, my lady. I will pass the good news on to her. How do you feel?
Harald.
Did we have an appointment? Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
I hear people have entered this place and have gone missing. Do you know of this?
I have to remember. Ward first,
Yes,
then summon.
I've heard such things. Anuriel
As Jarl
assures me
Layla's
they're just
houseguard,
fabrications,
I would ask that
and
you
there's
maintain a
nothing down
respectable
there
distance
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl
Make sure we
Layla's
keep the
steward,
patrols out
Anuriel.
night and day, just
You're
to be
welcome in
certain.
Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord. Good journey to you.
all the dead vampires. Oh, I am Dawn Guard this time. I just started.
All right, Isran. You've got us all here. Now what do you want?
Hold it right there.
What are you doing?
Making sure you're not vampires. Can't be too careful. So, welcome to Fort Dawnguard. I'm sure you've heard a bit of what we're up against. Powerful vampires, unlike anything we've seen before. And they have an Elder Scroll. If anyone is going to stand in their way, it's going to be us.
This is all well and good, but do we actually know anything about what they're doing? What do we do now?
We'll get to that. For now, get acquainted with the space. Soreen, you'll find room to start your tinkering on that crossbow design you've been working on. Gunmar, there's an area large enough for you to pen up some trolls. Get them armored up and ready for use. In the meantime, we're going to get to the bottom of why a vampire showed up here looking for you. Let's go have a little chat with it, shall we?
Vampire showed up looking for moi.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
What? Something wrong with me. Reduced weapon skills, really? Okay, nope, that wasn't the tower. That took me to Eastron.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed. Soreen needs help with her project to improve our crossbows. And if that doesn't interest you,
bye.
Speak with Gunmar. He has something for you. Keep your eyes open. This vampire showed up while you were away. I'm guessing it's the one you found in Dim Hollow Crypt. Says it's got something really important to say to you. So let's hear it.
You probably weren't expecting to see me again. I'd rather not be here either, but I needed to talk to you. It's important, so please just listen. Before your friend here loses his patience. Well, it's about me, and the Elder Scroll that was buried with me. The reason I was down there, and why I had the Elder Scroll. It all comes back to my father. I'm guessing you figured this part out already, but my father's not exactly a good person, even by vampire standards. He wasn't always like that, though. There was a turn. He stumbled onto this obscure prophecy and just kind of lost himself in it.
What sort of prophecy?
It's pointless and vague, like all prophecies. The part he latched onto said that vampires would no longer need to fear the sun. That's what he's after. He wants to control the sun. Have vampires control the world. Anyway, my mother and I didn't feel like inviting a war with all of Tamriel. So we tried to stop him. That's why I was sealed away with the scroll.
What's all this have to do with the Dawn Guard?
I'm sorry. I had heard there were vampire hunters here. I thought they might want to know about a vampire plot to enslave the rest of the world. Was I wrong?
No, you're right. We just have to
Well, let's move then. I'm nothing if not persuasive.
All right, you've heard what it has to say. Now tell me, is there any reason I shouldn't kill this blood-sucking fiend right now? Why? Because of that story about the prophecy? About some vampire trying to put the sun out? Do you actually believe any of that?
Where else would she risk her, or why else would she risk her life to come here?
Who knows? Maybe it has a death wish. Maybe it's just insane. I don't really care. It can stay for now. But if it so much as lays a finger on anyone here, I'll hold you responsible. Got it? You hear me? Don't feel like a guest, because you're not. You're a resource. You're an asset. In the meantime, don't make me regret my sudden outburst of tolerance and generosity. Because if you do, your friend here is going to pay for it.
Thank you for your kindness. I'll remember it the next time I'm feeling hungry. So, in case you didn't notice the giant thing on my back, I have the Elder Scroll with me. Whatever it says, it will have something that can help us stop my father. But of course, neither of us can read it.
Who can?
Well, the Moth Priests are the only ones I've heard of who can do it. They spend years preparing before they start reading, though. Not that it helps us anyway, because they're all half a continent away, in Cyrodiil.
Some Imperial scholar arrived in Skyrim a few days ago. I was staking out the road when I saw him pass by. Maybe that's your Moth Priest.
Do you know where he's staying now?
No, and I'm not going to waste men looking. We're fighting a war against your kind, and I intend to win it. You want to find him? Try talking to anyone who'd meet a traveler. Innkeepers and carriage drivers in the big cities, maybe. But you're on your own.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know, the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. I'd come with you, but I don't know if I can trust your friend. Let me know if you want me along. If you want to come along, it has to just be me and you.
I knew it would come to this one day. I knew. And no one believed.
Still here. How can I serve you, my Thane? I'll head back home if you need me.
Were you looking for me? Of course. Let's go.
Honored to see you again, my... What do you need, my Thane?
We'll catch a carriage. I'm gonna have to go in a couple minutes and pick my daughter up from school. How time flies.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Need a ride? It's one of them Imperial scholars, right? Old man with a gray robe. Might be that I have, but I can't say for sure. I got enough troubles on my mind just trying to scrape by out here. Can't help you, friend. I might remember better if my pockets weren't so light. Oh, yes. I remember your moth priest now.
Where'd you come from?
He wanted me to take him out to Dragon Bridge, but I told him it ain't one of my stops.
Working hard gives a man You're a well-traveled sort. I can tell just looking at you.
Alright. Well, I gotta go pick up my daughter. Thank you guys for stopping by. I will be back later on. Have a good one.